What is encryption? Encryption is the process of converting plain text into ciphertext using an algorithm and a key. The main goal is to protect data so that only authorized users can read it, those who have the right decryption code. The history of encryption comes from an ancient time when Julius Caesar used a cipher code to shift letters of the alphabet in a secret message. In World War II, the Germans used a machine called the Enigma machine. This machine was used by the Nazi Germany to encode military communications. This machine looked somewhat like a typewriter and could encrypt and decrypt secret messaging. Encryption is important because it protects confidentiality so only authorized people can access your data, prevents identity theft to keep all your personal information safe online, fulfills legal requirements like the GDPR and the CCPA require organizations to protect user data, builds trust with users when they know that companies use encryptions to protect their data.
When talking about the different types of encryption, there are two types, symmetric encryption and asymmetric encryption. Symmetric encryption is a secret key that is used to encrypt plain text and decrypt ciphertext. It is very important to make sure the user is using a secure method to transfer the key between the sender and the person receiving the key. When using a symmetric encryption, the key can only be used by people who are authorized with the key. Generally, this type of encryption is faster, but the distribution of the key can be more challenging. Some examples of symmetric encryption is shown below with the data encryption standard and the advanced encryption standard. For asymmetric encryption, this is known as the public key cryptography. When talking about this type of encryption, there are two types of keys used. The public key, which is more public to the different recipients, whereas the private key is required when the user is looking to access information on the public key. This type is generally slower but has more secure communication. Some examples of this symmetric encryption can be shown below of the RSA and the ECC.
How encryption works. The encryption process of plain text, of input of plain text, and applying the algorithm, which is either ECC or RSA, to create a key, which is then converted to ciphertext. The decryption process of inputting the ciphertext from the algorithm plus the key of RSA or ECC, this is then given to plain text. There are different types of encryption modes that is used to enhance the security to block ciphers, such as ECB, electronic code book, which is not that secure, CBC, cipher block chaining, which provides good security, and GCM, Glaus and encounter mode. This adds more security plus authentication. Some common uses of encryption you will see on a device would be HTTPS, SSL, and TLS. This encrypts web traffic. VPNs, this encrypts internet traffic. Email PGP, this encrypts messages and attachments. Disk or file, which encrypts the local storages such as BitLocker and VeraCrypt.